One day, someone suddenly threw drugs at an old woman. Instead of calling the police, she returned the drugs to the gang leader. The leader was surprised because the woman was 80 years old. Then the woman said she wanted to join the gang and sell drugs too. She explained that all her subordinates were under police surveillance, but she was different. She had no criminal record, and the police would never suspect an old woman. The gang leader gave her some drugs to try. Then the woman changed her appearance and started asking people if they wanted to buy drugs. But people were afraid of her and thought the old woman was an intelligence agent. In the end, there was a stubborn customer who finally bought from her. Then others realized that the old woman was not an intelligence agent and they started buying too. Some even came back again and again. Soon she sold all her goods. When she came to the leader with money, everyone was shocked. The leader gave her the promised commission. This time he gave her more drugs. Over the next few days, the old woman began to appear in the area where the other gang members usually hung out. In just a few days she became the main supplier there, even when the others couldn't sell their goods. One day some other dealers stopped her. They took all her goods and money, then warned her not to sell there again. But the old woman was not one to give up easily. She mixed the drugs into eggs and made small cakes. Then she called some of their friends home and asked them to try the cakes. Everyone liked the taste because it contained drugs. She started selling the cakes. In just a short time all the cakes were sold out. She went to see the leader again with money. In just 1 week, she had already come 3 times, and her sales had surpassed those of anyone else in a whole year. Now, the old woman asked for a 30% commission. The leader didn't agree, but the woman said if the leader didn't agree, then she would buy it from someone else. The leader had no choice but to agree. Now, because of the drugs and the cakes, people were becoming addicted, and more customers were coming. This time, she sold them all in just 2 days. The leader gave her more drugs. But now, the old woman knew she couldn't do it all alone. She called the same gang members who had robbed her. At first, they didn't take her seriously, but when they tasted the cakes on the table, they realized they were just flour. The old woman offered them a deal to help her distribute the drug waste cakes. Promising a 15% commission, they finally agreed. After that, people started coming to the old woman's house to buy cakes. She also invited some of her old friends to help her bake the cakes, and just like that, the old woman began to make a lot of money from the cakes. His